The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life Total is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
All right, guys, welcome back into another episode of Thing or Two About Life. It is the Total Podcast. I am here with the crew. We gonna get this popping. I'm Mario, and we just gonna get right into it. I got a few questions, got a few things I want to get into. We're gonna let our man Mr. Triple H start the thing out. Mr. On One, what's going on with you, bro?
He really on one tonight. Really on one. Goddamn, you started. Goddamn, he feeling good. Woo! We finna talk about.
We in trouble tonight.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So let's have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
It's Madeline, Miss Marlena. How are you doing, baby girl?
Hi, Mario.
Hello.
Males. I believe Marlene got guys.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh no.
Males funny round here. I don't know. It don't smell too good. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, my bestest friend Leon. How you doing, sweetie? I heard you a little bit tipsy.
See, this cup was full about 30 minutes ago. Now it's empty.
Oh my goodness, what you got in there?
Nothing but some ice now. Shit,
You done sucked everything down. I'm gonna see if I can get something too. Maybe Marlene will give me a little some of her stuff.
Hey.
Hey, Mario. Hey.
Sup.
How you doing? Hey, Donetta.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. We're gonna be nice to each other tonight, okay? Okay.
I will if you will.
Okay. Marlene, you Hello, viewers. How are you all? Meow, meow. I do not stink.
Oh.
I mean, I don't smell too good, but I ain't got gas. You know, I've been to my line dance class. I might be a little bit sweaty, but I ain't part of nothing. Oh, Madeline, you know what? Meow. Thank you for coming in. I hope that y'all enjoy our show this evening. I think I'm going to join Leon. I ain't giving Madeline none of my alcohol. I think I'm going to join Leon with a little something to drink and, communicate with y'all a little bit. Hope we have a good evening. Meow, meow, meow. It's great to be here. I hope you're glad to be here too.
All right. Well, you gonna get you a little something to wet your whistle.
Okay.
Mama D, as always.
Suck it down. Welcome. We don't have a quorum, but we're going to make it work tonight.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, the brains of the operation are all here tonight. So we're gonna do what we do.
You sure right, D. I am here with the brains and all.
I thought she was going to make a drink.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
So let's start it off like this. This guy called into a radio station. He said that he had got into some trouble and he was facing some time. So his lawyer wanted him to take a plea deal. So the judge that was on the case, his wife knew. He went to, the wife and the judge went to high school together. So the wife said, "Let me go talk to the judge. Since I know him, he's a good friend of mine from high school. Let's see what we could do." So one thing led to another. The wife ended up sleeping with the judge, and then he ended up getting probation. So he asked the wife, "What did y'all do?" And he said, and the wife said, "Don't worry about it. Let's not speak about this again. You ain't had to go to jail. I did whatever I had to do to keep you out of jail." So he's asking the people on the radio. He said, "I know I ain't go to jail, but I feel some type of way about this. Is she a hero or a hoe?" So I'm starting off with Julia, and then he feel some
Ooh.
type of way? Do you feel she was a hero or a hoe?
In his situation, she was a hero because goddamn it, his ass, goddamn, he still is in the free world and ain't being goddamn hemmed up in the corner for some booty. So goddamn, he better be happy. If not, goddamn it, if you want to call her a zero, then goddamn go to the judge and tell, look, judge, even though you fuck my wife and everything, don't send me down there because I'm on some other bullshit right now, and I don't feel as though that she should have did that, because I'm in my feelings. But that like I say, this newer generation of niggas. Because if you'd been that old generation of nigga, you wouldn't have been in that situation in the first motherfucking place. You'd have handled your goddamn business. But since you can't handle your motherfucking business, nigga, your business got handled by somebody else.
Damn. Ladies and gentlemen,
And
that's the
that's
thing
it in a
too about life.
nutshell.
Yeah, I want to say that's a thing or two about life right there.
Right
Straight up
there.
and down, no special effects.
None at all. No filter.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right, Mama D, that's a tough act to follow right now, So what do you think?
Definitely. And I totally
Whole
agree with
hero.
him. She was definitely a shero there.
Yes, she
Um,
was.
you do what you do to make your life and your man happy. And if that's what she wanted to do, then I'm giving her kudos.
What you knocking over?
Keep your man at home if you love him that much. But
You
God,
wasn't supposed to know that.
That is definitely some
Oh,
love.
I'm sorry.
All right, Madeline. Um, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all two lovely ladies think? She was a hero, she-ro, or a hoe, and why he feel this way about it?
I was away, I think, when you asked the question, so I don't know what the question was.
Okay, this guy called into the radio station.
Mhm.
He's saying he got in trouble and he was being, he was facing some be gone away for more than just November. He was facing some years.
More than
So
November.
so the judge that was on the case, his wife knew the judge. They was high school friends. And she said, "Let me go talk to the judge and see what we could do." So one thing led to another, and she ended up sleeping with the judge, and he ended up just getting probation and then get sent down that road. As Leon like to say, he didn't get sent down through there. So and he called the radio station people saying, I feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Is she a hero or a hoe for doing that for him? And he feeling some type of way about it.
You selfish. Mm. You know what? If she did that for you, you know, so to make your life a little easier or comfortable, and you wouldn't have to make all that time, you should be grateful. Maybe you do feel a little some type of way, but what you should feel is grateful. Because if that was going to be a lot of time for you, a lot of things could have been, I mean, a lot of things would have been affected, your livelihood and all, and if you were gone, just think what she would have did while you were gone all those years, or whatever. So, you know what? You selfish little ass, get out your feelings.
Mhm.
Wow.
So this is what it boils down to me. So you trying to tell me that because your wife slept with somebody, right, to keep you out of prison, you're trying to tell
But
me you would rather go to Prison, not jail. Prison. And you said by yourself you were facing some years.
But see, he don't really know that she slept with him. He just got a feeling. Is that right?
If he got from years to probation, something went on.
He knows something. He know it went down.
Oh yeah, I know that, but he don't know that for sure.
No, she told him never speak about it again. Just know.
Yeah, she said they did sleep together, and let's not talk about it again. But he can't let it go. He probably at the breakfast table. So, did you suck a dick? I mean, what'd you do? He keep bringing it up, and she was like, "Hey, man, let that shit go. You out? You straight? The family? I rolled for my man."
Right.
Nowadays, you better be happy you got a girl who'll ride for you, cause a lot of them riding for you, at least not like that.
Do it, but you know what? I don't say that I would do it, but she did, and kudos to her, for her, holding her man down like that.
Yep.
Like I say,
I agree.
They take one for the team. Goddamn it, she took one for the team, and if he mad about it, like I say, you might as well goddamn pull his little thongs on and go on down to the jail and tell him, look, I'd rather be a punk up in here than a free man out there.
Oh, what stupid!
Damn.
Leon, I'm on the same paper here, but
yeah, take that drink away from Leon. He don't need to drink nothing else.
I mean, but it's the truth, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The panties on, goddamn little lipstick on, going down to the jail. Say, look,
I mean, it's a possibility when you go to prison that might be what happened.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you think you halfway cute or halfway decent, goddamn.
And maybe she did it a little bit for herself too, because she don't want her man turned out.
Hey, I'm just saying, you get in that behind that jail cell, behind them walls, might hit that the whisper in the corner. He sure got some pretty lips.
Boy,
you got a pretty mouth.
Hard way, and I pray you take the hard way.
I'm just saying. Watch what you say about the woman now. She took one for the team. You better hush.
I know.
Hush can let it alone. Forget about it. Because it was your fault in the first fucking place.
Yes, you got in trouble. Not only should you forgive, I mean, it's just say, hey, thank you for this. You supposed to get her like one of them, you get a fuck up card. You understand what I'm saying? You supposed to slide her, baby. You can cash this in a little time. Here you go. I just want to leave that with you. You get one free fuck up with no questions asked, no judgments, no. You get one free fuck up, baby.
Yeah.
And let me get you a new ring and goddamn me some flowers. What you want?
Come on, Leon. Yeah, come on, honey.
You gonna work
on
shit.
Some of that.
Down. That prenup we was talking about earlier. Don't worry about that. You good. You good.
That's right.
But you know what? That's true because she done held it down. I mean,
she did. She did.
Tap that prenup. Tie it up.
I ain't going nowhere. You got to kill me to get me out this motherfucker. I'm finna come up missing. You hear me?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh man.
I can't even imagine a man even saying that he feeling some kind of way because his girl kept him out of jail.
Like I say, that's the new age niggas. They get mad about the wrong shit. What the fuck, nigga?
Why do you want to bring it up? She did this for you, and it was probably a little degrading for her,
Yep.
But and so why would you want to keep bringing it up?
Because he got so-called ego. He got so-called pride.
I went down low for you. You got to keep bringing this up.
He ain't got shit.
And then she told him not to ever speak about it again, and he's still talking about it.
And he's still talking about it. There better not be a next time, because the next time you on your own.
Right. Like I say,
if that fool get in trouble next time, then you don't need no woman.
Because the next time they get in trouble, he gonna look at her like, "Hey, you gonna take care of this for me or what?"
Yeah,
That's what.
right. You did it one time, you're gonna do it again, Negro. What?
Mhm.
Turn my head.
He ain't
Yeah.
guaranteed to get that same judge the next time. Shit.
So, like I say, that's these new age niggas don't think about shit. Don't see the big picture. They just seeing the little frame sitting on the table. They ain't looking at the one that's hanging up on the wall that's taking up 3/3 of the wall.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I agree with that 100%. So, with that being said, do y'all think cheating can actually make a relationship better? Can save a relationship? Do you think that cheating actually can enhance a relationship? Anybody?
It all
Go
depends.
on, Leon, because you look like you ready to say something. Go on.
It all depends on the point in which you are cheating and what is the cheating about. Now, if the cheating is about some nonsense that's in your own head, then I can see that it hurts a relationship. But if the cheating is on something that is really relevant or dealing with a situation in the relationship that both of y'all can't compromise on, i.e., sex, and it's agreed upon the two of y'all that, hey, you know, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. If you want to do that, you need to go ahead and go out there and find somebody else that will. And when you find them, I'm still gonna be here. But hey, that's not the question. Cheating is it can be okay, but other than that, if it ain't agreed upon or consensual, cheating don't ever lead to nothing good in a relationship.
Okay. All right, Miss Marlena, do you think cheating could be beneficial to a relationship or help with stress or something like that? I
in,
mean,
in a situation like this one right here, it should make the bond a little closer, you know. Um, but in any other instance, no, no. Just cheating just because you want to cheat, you know. No.
okay. Miss Dinette?
Well, I've known some instances of people whose partner has been very, very ill and not able to perform husbandly, wifely duties, whatever.
Right.
And I've got a couple of friends that was like that. They sat down and talked among themselves, and there was no love lost between the two of them. They still were madly in love with each other,
Mm-hmm.
but the physicality just wasn't there because that the other partner wasn't able to perform.
Right.
And in each instance, because one was a man and one was a woman, two different couples, um, pretty much said, "I know what your needs are. You go do you. I don't want to know about it.
Right.
I'll know that it's happening. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't want to know when. They made this pact that they wasn't going to spend the night, with the person, but they would have somebody. And a lot of our friends just thought that was crazy. I personally didn't because for a while I was in that kind of situation. But um I knew that my husband was seeing somebody. I didn't know who it was, and he didn't spend the night. Then he got careless. It wasn't with that person, but later on in the marriage he got careless. But during that time when I was really having some health issues, and I know what his tolerance is, um, he might, far as I know, he could have taken some days off from work and did what he needed to do or whatever. Or when he said he was going to go to play golf. And as long as I didn't know, I was good. I mean, it bothered me. Yes, it did bother me. I ain't gonna lie, but I knew that I couldn't perform, so I was cool with it. wasn't really cool with it, but I
Accepted.
played the part. Yeah,
Understood the situation.
yeah,
And
right,
that's one of them situations that you have to understand that what your partner needs and what what you're willing to accept. It, when cheating is okay, but when it's just for a personal reason or a personal fetish or a personal fulfillment, cheating ain't cool. But if you got to
right,
understand between your partner and y'all, it's for a reason that both of y'all mutually agreed on, and this establish some guidelines and stipulations. Then yeah, cheating. I mean, that to each his own.
and I was, because when I was sick, he was down for me. He was
Right.
down with me.
Mhm.
When I was in the hospital, he would go home and shower, shave, and come back. I mean,
Mhm.
he basically lost a job because at one point it was touch and go for me, and the doctor was like, you may go to work and you come back and this bed may be empty. And he's like, oh hell, that's not gonna happen. If it's
Right.
gonna happen, I'm gonna be here.
Right.
So I couldn't, I couldn't say no
Right. Right.
because he was definitely down for me when I was really sick. So,
Hmm.
Okay.
and people thought I was crazy, like, because of course they wanted to come and tell me, I saw your mm-mm. I don't need you to tell me where you saw my husband. I already know what's going on. And I really didn't know what was going on, but they didn't need to know that.
Right.
Yes.
All those were good reasons, right? But this, I mean, just check this out and tell me if you still believe, cheating is a good thing.
I feel like God uses me to punish women who aren't living according to their purpose. And he uses them to bless me. I don't know why God works the way he does. I was cheating to protect her feelings. I'm doing it for her. Cheating saved my relationship for years. I would have left that bitch after a month if it had not been for cheating. Cheating really came in and saved the day, because when I was cheating, I was happier. My girl was happier. I'm meeting new women. I'm networking. And as I'm more fulfilled of a person, that allows me to be a better partner. I get to come home happy and refreshed. You work your day job Monday through Friday, and then your side chick is the weekend. That's how you get refreshed for your relationship. What if you had to work 7 days straight with no break? That's what a relationship is. You can't do everything with every woman. I'm with a big girl. It's like we can't go to Universal Studios and get on the ride. But I'm with a smaller chick. Maybe her credit's not right. Maybe we can't live indoors together. I take best of both worlds. I'm gonna go to Universal Studios and ride the rides with the pretty girl, and I'm gonna live with the girl who took better care of her life because she had no other choice. She couldn't fit on the rides at Universal, so she had to work hard at keeping her credit up. She can't fit in the seat. She's big. She took everything. The car I was driving, she took that back, and now I'm like, I got this little bitty green car right now that I'm making work. I'm sleeping in the car. I can't play PlayStation at night anymore.
And like I said, with that idiot, everything that he said was It wasn't nothing about where we decided or we talked about it. We came to this conclusion. It was all about I. So in this case, cheating is not acceptable, and he was goddamn doing it for his own selfish reasons. He wasn't doing it for a greater purpose of the relationship with his woman.
The only thing that he didn't say is I stupid.
Right.
Yes. That's why I wanted to hear y'all answer for, and y'all gave some really good, legitimate reasons. I say, well, he ain't got no good reason. He
His reason was I.
Well, he started off wrong because he felt like God put him on the earth.
Thank
Right.
you.
I'm like, really?
You know what? It was done. I was done at that, D. I'm with you.
I
I
was
was
too.
done
And then
at that.
and just
Like,
like
okay, this
Leon
ain't gonna
said,
do
the
nothing
only
but
thing
go.
I could, just like Leon said, the only thing I could think of, this boy's selfish. Because
Yeah.
everything, it's
Yeah.
not she too big, she can't sit in the seat anymore. And I'm like, okay.
Didn't you know she was already big?
Yeah, he knew that when he got with her
Obviously,
because her credit was good.
obviously, you was attracted to her.
Yeah, because her credit was good, and he could get a PlayStation and play all night while she was sitting up in the bed watching TV or whatever.
Mm.
And maybe if you was in the bed with her, she wouldn't be in the bed eating,
So
getting
he
Yeah,
wasn't
big.
attracted to her at all. He was just attracted to what she could do for him.
yeah.
Oh, I'm glad he didn't say that stuff in front of me. I ate him up.
I know you would.
But here's the thing. You put this in, and this why I be having an issue sometimes. You put this on God, dude.
How
Saying
you
that
gonna put that on God?
Number one.
punish.
That's the number one thing he said.
I was
You
like
know
I
what I'm
said,
saying?
I'm
But you here to
just
punish
done.
women. Well, God damn you dumb, man. There's no other way to say that. I
You're so
mean,
right for you.
I mean, you put that on God, dude. Say that's your philosophy. Say that's your ideology. That's your doctrine you trying to push. But don't put that on God. You sound like God came down. Hey, look. Let me talk to you, little nigga. Hey, punish these girls for not doing right. Cheat on them. You know, oh, man, come on. If that's what you think God is about, then somebody needs to sit you down and really have a long, like Jed Clamp, you'd say by Jethro. One day I'm gonna have to sit down and have a long talk with that boy. Cause damn you dumb, man.
Oh my goodness.
Cause it's hard to unwrap that. Like Leon said it perfect. He just stupid. There ain't no other way
He is. He
to say that.
is.
Ain't no other way to explain it.
Ain't no other way to explain it.
Yep.
And what they
So
say, that boy ain't wrapped too tight.
Mm, as my grandma would say, that boy ain't right bright.
Mhm. But it goes to show y'all that if with all the different religions out here and all that, okay, let's just take religions out of it. Let's just say the
Yeah.
cults. If you think about how cults work, those are the type of people primed to be in cults right there. That type of person who believe that, hey, look, if he found 50 more people who believe like him, they would be a cult, thinking that their job is here to punish women by cheating on them. I mean, that's how easily people could be influenced to go against everything that feels right to your soul that you know to be right or either just morally correct.
Right.
That's how easy
Yeah.
it is. We always wonder how people be in cults. It's people like that right there.
Right there.
That weak mind mentality.
I can't get with that. Ooh,
Yeah, that's what they Heaven's Gate decipher right there. David
you
Rich and all them people, Jim Jones. That's a decipher right there.
know what? Jim Jones and Helter Skelter.
Sun Young Moon, he's a
What's
good
Helter Skelter?
example.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? I want to pull that right into since we just talking about church and all of that, right? Uh, this one right here, I just want to know what y'all feel about it. This is something that a man said to a congregation,
Oh
and I just
Lord.
kind of want y'all to, kind of give me your takes on it because I know how y'all feel about certain things, and I just want to know if you would heard this in y'all congregation or anything like that, what would have happened?
What are you gonna do when you get to heaven?
Y'all make it tough for us to do the formal thing. And I'm all right with it because I got a feeling there's not going to be a whole lot of formality when we get to heaven. I know I'm going to spend the first million years just bucking. Just 100%. There is no reason why I should have made it. But the God that took me up and changed my life and turned me around brought.
You say what?
Say something about
Did
Francis.
he say? Wait, did he say what I thought he said? That if he get to heaven, he gonna be okay. So Marlena, I think he said after
Yeah,
all the sacrifices he made on earth, when he
Yeah.
get to heaven, he know what he gonna be doing. He gonna be effing. Is
yeah,
that what I heard?
yes. He told his congregation that they go through so much.
But he said the word.
Yes, he go through so much sacrifice down here. He say he don't think that as much struggle and turmoil up in heaven. He say he know what he doing when he get to heaven. He gonna spend in that 1,000 year fucking.
Well, how dumb is he, and how do he proclaim to be a minister when I know that heavenly beings do not have gender?
And why he still up in the pulpit? Somebody ain't snatched his tail down.
That's these
Well,
new
they wasn't in no uproar about him saying it either, you know.
that's these newfangled churches and these newfangled preachers that goddamn me say whatever they feel is right, and they got these congregations fooled and confused and not knowing their head from their asshole. So yeah.
Just like, okay, so since we talking about that, can I interject something?
Go ahead.
Out. You know what, Leon? I can't stand you tonight. Oh my goodness.
You know
We
what?
go. We're gonna have to talk to Miss Leon and tell her to bar you from drinking before you get on the podcast.
Or, or
I they got this website, things that happen in church that black folk don't, it's something about things that happen in church that people don't talk about or something. And he's a
Mhm.
pastor too. He showed Juanita, and yes, I'm calling out her name because she did it and his own website. Juanita Bynum was telling the people about the way they shouting and dancing. She got on the men talking about y'all looking all faggy and stuff because you're dancing for the Lord with your legs closed. Open up your legs and act like you're a man. So now you're gonna tell people how to praise God. And you women, or what y'all want to be called, studs or something, y'all got your legs closed like you a man. Y'all got it all twisted. While she telling everybody the Lord told her that there was 100 people in there who was willing to give her $2,500.
I don't
And
know
they
what.
was jumping up, and they was jumping. She said, I need envelopes. I don't want no bucket. And so they had gotten out the buckets. He said, I don't want no buckets because we need to know who's doing this. We need envelopes. I was like, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Church popping like that these days where you could just ask for
They
$2,500
do.
from 100 people.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yes,
do.
they do. And yes, they got crazy people who be giving it to them.
Like it ain't nothing.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I say all the time, church ain't what it used to be. Today's churches is more of a business than a goddamn me church. They got folks in there willing to pay goddamn me for salvation instead of goddamn me being in there to figure out what salvation actually is.
Creflo Dollar has been preaching to his congregation about tithing and getting on them about tithing. And this is the preacher who has his own private jet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he says, I need to apologize to my congregation because I've been teaching you the wrong thing about tithing. So is he going to give them people their tithing money back? No. Is he going to sell his plane and recoup some of them funds for them?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And he gonna keep getting all that money that he been getting.
Exactly.
Okay, I just want to go on a record and say, you do know 2,500 times 100 is $250,000.
We know that.
Uh-huh. Smart.
It took you to
No,
wait,
you
wait.
telling
You just
me?
you just want to interject that in there. Is that what that was?
No, I'm just saying that is a lot of money. Somebody just be sitting there any given Sunday to give up 250. So people just sitting here. You know, why they were trying to rob people at church? Shit, they got money.
Yeah, like I said, I have been when I was going through all my situation I was going through and sitting up in the hospital, all those nights that I sat up in the hospital and couldn't go to sleep all through the night and watching TV and listening to these evangelists on TV.
They're after some crazy stuff.
Oh Lord.
$1,000 from 1,000 people.
And you gonna be saved, and I'm gonna break you off a little piece of this prayer prayer cloth and send you
Right. Give you some what's his name?
this
One
anointing oil.
magical water. I forgot.
Oh, Peter Popoff.
Yes. Goddamn, he
Send you
said
this
1,000
anointing
people sent
oil.
him $1,000, and he was gonna send them all this water, right? Don't you know if just for example, the little I was in one of the bigger cities in Arkansas. If over his congregation is what, tens of thousands. So let's just say in the city that I was in, and 5,000 people heard that, and 5,000 people was in his congregation, and them 5,000 people said, "Hey, let me jump on this and give him this $1,000." That's $500,000 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't jump and said, "Well, I'm gonna be one of them 1,000," and not to mention the rest of the people in the world of his that's watching this TV congregation, 5,000,000, 500 million, and all this money is tax free, and he ain't got to worry about nothing.
That's right.
But to get it, and then send them something that he know that ain't about nothing. He just sending it to them and telling them what it is. It's a
Once you
business.
get the water, what you do with the water?
Whatever he tell you to do with it, and hope that what he tell you gonna happen.
And grant you, they have a few people that they really do send out a certain amount of funds to, so they can come and profess that
Right.
God blessed them with this $1,000. What was $1,000 to 200,000?
Right. A kick in the bucket, and what they say, a kick in the bucket, fuck it.
I
And what
mean,
did the lady do with the oil in the alabaster box?
Mm.
They said she could have sold that for like 300 in today's terms, like $300,000.
Mhm.
But she washed the feet of the.
This came from the Jordan River and all that crap.
Yeah, they tell you it come from anywhere. They came from straight out the motherfucker out the sink in the bathroom.
Hmm? I was going to say the same thing, Leon. Knowing it came out right out the bathroom from the church.
Or they might have bought a bottle of Dasani water and put that in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Might have.
I can get my own. You can anoint your own oil. Go get your bottle of olive oil and pray over it and anoint it yourself. You want to anoint some oil.
The Bible says, as long as you were sincere and honorary in your prayer,
right,
you can do what be done. Or one or two together in my name. So shall I be also.
Anoint your own oil. You do not need nothing from nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta watch who pray for you. You can't let everybody pray for you. You don't know what kind of life they living.
Right. You don't even know them people.
See, Mario, you don't open up a can of worms here.
No, I wanted to get y'all opinion because a lot of people need to know, what's going on, out there, and just to see that if you start looking at stuff like Leon said from a common sense standpoint, you were just saying some stuff just don't make sense.
In your name and this and this and this, and we'll send you. I ain't send your name into the prayer line. No, you don't need to know my name.
And you don't need to pray for me because I don't know you and I don't know what kind of life you live. No.
Thank you. I don't need you to, and I don't need you to pray for me.
Because a lot of these preachers nowadays getting caught up like your boy Puffy, ain't they?
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't even know behind closed doors who you praying to.
Right, praying to or praying with. Covered in the holy oil, so to say.
Yeah, you
laying your holy hands on their holy parts. Okay, then that's all right.
Oh Lord. Mario, your boy out of control there.
No, yeah, he telling the truth.
I mean, what? But we will switch it up. Let me ask y'all this. Did y'all used to watch the James Bond movies? Any other James Bond movies?
Yes, all of them.
Octopus.
Who was your favorite James Bond?
Damn, James Bond. I'm talking about Octopus.
Well, no. Which actor was y'all favorite James Bond?
Sean Connery.
Okay.
I know he was a woman beater, but to me, that was James Bond.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Okay.
original.
Okay. All right. Well, we got the general consensus that it was Sean Connery, but as usual, she spoiled my thing.
You did an interview in which you said the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
What would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again, and get into a really provocative situation. Then I think it's absolutely right.
To give her a good slap.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Well, then you get into another area. I mean, then maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't.
She begins to like it. That don't sound like a like to me.
But it was always known that he was a woman beater. But
Yeah,
see,
I never heard this until today. Never.
Are you serious?
No.
It's always been known that he beat all his women that he lived with or married to.
That's why times have changed, because goddamn, you could openly talk about how I slapped the shit out of her ass in the 80s. Now you can't say that.
You can't do it. You can't do it. Goddamn, the Me Too
On
movement.
national TV with Barbara Walters say, hell yeah, I slap her ass.
And keep slapping.
I've never seen that, Miss Dinetta, ever.
I bet Barbara Walters wanted to slap him. Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, I've known that for it's been public for years.
I've never seen that
Me
that
either.
interview.
I ain't know Sean.
I haven't seen that interview, but I mean I knew it because I was a James Bond. I've seen every James Bond movie. And so when I got into looking at stuff like that, I would look into the actors' lives and stuff. Yeah, that was a known fact. But to me, that wasn't James Bond. That was Sean Connery. He plays a part. He was the ultimate James Bond.
Yeah, and then soon as they yell cut, he go out there, come here. No, Sean, come here.
Yep.
I never knew this, man. I saw that wait, what? He just talking about it. So, hey, it got to be known, because she asked him, hey, you still believe in slapping women? Yeah. Ain't nothing changed. I still believe him.
And then if she hit it back to me, that's a whole nother realm. Then I was like,
there's something that she like. What?
I never knew that, man. I never knew that. I told you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bust your bubble as far as, because I know you was bringing that on as a surprise, but I thought you.
Yes, I was going to say, because I didn't know y'all. Because it was I was in there like, wait a minute, let me listen to this again. What? He just talk about it so brazen. Yeah, I slap shit out of her. Let her keep talking. Let her keep talking.
You got to think about it. He's from the 70s and 60s. So that's what they believe openly, beating their women in check.
Yeah, thank you, Leon. I was going to say that, up until, probably still in the 80s, they were able to get by with that because, like you said, in the 60s and lower, and beyond the 60s and up until the 70s and 80s, that they probably, got away with it less, but was still getting away with it in some places.
Yeah. And he was British.
A white British man that goddamn me is famous. So goddamn me, whatever he thought, whatever he was instilled as a child or saw as a child and wanted to dictate in his adulthood, it wasn't nothing said about it. Right. They probably came to Sean, you need to quit that shit. You in the public eye. Then fuck this bitch. She gonna get in line. That's what he used to say.
But as you see, times have changed. Barbara Walters wasn't even shocked or appalled. She knew. Hey, you still.
No, because it was a
Walters,
known fact. He ain't never
Barbara
tried to keep it no
Walters,
secret. He
and
ain't trying
she,
to keep it no secret.
but you know, Barbara Walters has always been cool, you know,
Yeah, she has.
with her interviews. She ain't never been one to just, in her interviews, get emotionally upset in front of anybody. But I bet you when she got back to her dressing room, she was like, that motherfucker.
Is still crazy, is still batshit crazy. I wouldn't fuck with him if the goddamn president gave me a letter to fuck with him.
Hey, I mean, she stopped short and said, "Hey, you still be slapping them bitch?"
Yeah. Barbara,
Open hand or closed fist.
you know what?
Oh,
She's
goddamn
always
me.
been bold. She's always been bold in her questioning. That's why she was so good at what she did.
Yeah, Barbara said, goddamn
Widespread, but it's
question.
just that everybody just knew that he do this. I mean, that shit must be legendary for him to get on TV and say, "No, I ain't changed my
It
position."
was legendary.
I was like, "I ain't changed my position. Yeah, I still knock her out." You see her over there? When we get done with this, she gonna get it.
Yeah, open
You
hand.
are so silly.
You know, it's stupid.
That's all my pimp hand really is. Bitch.
I swear to God, man, I've never heard this in my life that this man would hit them like that. And it was so well known, and he got on TV, and it was no outrage, no nothing. This is Barbara Walters, 2020. You know what I'm saying? National TV, and he doubled down on it. Yeah, I still believe my opinion on that hasn't changed. Yes, I still slap the shit out of him
With an open hand. Not closed fist, but open hand.
Oh wow! How old were you when you heard this, Miss Dionetta?
Oh, I was a teenager.
Wow!
Yeah.
And you say you never heard it, Marlene. You never knew this about Sean Connery.
No, I didn't know that he did that.
Wow. Woo. I mean, hey, times have changed.
You gonna be all right?
I'm just saying it just go to show you in a little short, 30 years or something like that. Times have changed. You could used to talk about I used to beat the shit out of. Now, if you even talk about raise your head to it, want Me Too movement be knocking at your front door.
Sure will.
Canceling the shit out of you.
Yes, matter of fact, that's true, Leah. His whole career would have been over with nowadays if he said,
I know.
Right.
Damn. All right, y'all. I got one more. And I'm gonna ask you, do you believe that when people get rich, they feel they can say anything they want to say?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. They think money is the end all be all and think that when they got it, they don't give a fuck what you think or what they say. This shit is correct. And you gotta listen.
Wow. What about
I
you?
totally agree because where I work, we talk to people who have money a lot, and they demand unreasonable things, and they think they can tell you what they want to say, and they say it how they want to say it, and you're supposed to take it.
Marlena, you feel rich people?
I'm in agreement. They think they're that privileged that they can say and do whatever they want to say and do, and it's supposed to be okay because they have money.
Okay. This one right here is gonna especially make Leon feel really good. I'm telling you in advance, and he'll see what I mean when I play this, and it's just a thing of he really do believe he's untouchable. He can say what he want to say.
It's a reminder. I too been here 23 years. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
So who?
So I have that perspective.
What's a glory hole?
You don't know, Marlena. I forgot. Glory hole.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah, when you got a hole in the wall and you stick your thing in there, and whoever on the other side got to do something with it, shake something, move something, you know, until you
And you
get that.
don't care if you're a man, you don't care what's on the other side, man, woman, animal, whatever. You just put it in there and hoping for a good time.
No, you go expecting a good time. You ain't hoping it's gonna happen,
Oh well,
regardless
yeah,
of who on the other
that's true.
side. Regardless of who on the other side. All you
Wait
know
a
is
minute, Leon.
Maybe you need to, Leon. Maybe you need to talk to Madeline.
No,
She might know something about it.
you telling me it's a real
it's a real thing.
physical wall,
Yes,
Real
yes,
physical wall. A
it's a real
and
thing.
battlefield.
you don't know what's on the other side of it. It's
All
just
you
a
know
hole, and
just the hole
anything could be backed up to that hole
or coming up to that hole with
Up
a
or coming up to
with
that hole.
with a mouth or they other parts. It don't matter what part. Any other three holes.
Yep.
And all you gonna get is your needs fulfilled, and you don't care who over there getting it.
Yep.
Animal or animal,
It don't matter. It
goat,
don't
pig,
matter.
cow,
It don't matter.
horse.
It's a glory hole.
That's why I call it glory, because goddamn it, you getting all the glory, and nobody cares who was on the other side of what getting
Woman, man, what?
what.
Listen at her.
Jesus Christ.
And you
I've
But,
and
never,
that's his boy.
and
I've
it's
never
gonna really
heard
make
that.
Leah happy because what the fuck is wrong with Jerry? This is not the you. Let a black owner would have said that. Oh my God. You see how they laughed at it? A black owner would have said this, and they'd have been like, all the music, you are a role model. Kids love the NFL, and all of that, they would have gave him the business.
No, what they would have did was made him sell the team the very next
Yep.
hour.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
no
Yep.
longer in charge of nothing because they said that his mind is gone and he has a mental deficiency.
Yep.
Goddamn me, Jerry say this shit. They think the shit is funny. It's a fucking joke. But Jerry said, bring it back. He wants it back. Like he done did it plenty of times before.
And that's what I was about to say. He spoke of glory hole as in the very context as he know exactly what it is. I done this before, and I'm telling you, I love this shit. Bring
He
it back.
said,
He
bring
spoke
it
about
back.
he didn't
That's
speak
all.
about like he was an old man that don't know what it is. He spoke full well knowing what a glory hole is.
Yes.
My apologies, Mario.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, bro.
Mm-hmm. Jerry
I'm just kind of like in my own little world, and I just had to. I was just speaking it, but wow, he just he
yes. He said it. And he
said,
meant
bring it back.
every
Like
word of
he's
it.
been there a lot of times.
Yes, he said he remembered them days of the glory hole. That's what he said. His exact
That's
words.
what he said. That's exactly
I
what he
remember the days of the glory hole. Bring it back. I love it. I want some more of that.
Oh my God.
Only
Jerry,
reason I know about it is because I played softball. I played recreational softball, and when we would go to tournaments at other places, um, the when we didn't play and we would follow the guys, they would make sure that they had glory holes in the yeah. That's when I found out what, and I'm going, what is a glory hole? And the guy that I was dating told me what it was. And I said, you participated in it? He's like, no, because you don't know what's on the other side of that wall. He said, but you know, them other guys do.
mm-hmm.
They were really famous in New York doing the Club 52 days and Studio 52 days and the peep shows and stuff like that. They were real famous there.
They say they're still prevalent in like rest stops along the highways.
Well, I believe it. I believe it.
They say that it's prevalent in those situations in certain areas. But I hadn't, me personally, I don't know. I've never been in one, never planned on going in one to find out. Because
God.
Because I was always wondering why he never caught the, because they had a team bus that would go to the tournaments. And I said, well, babe, why don't we ever ride the bus? That's where they had all the fun. He's like, no, because when the game is over, I don't he didn't even shower. We would go back to the hotel and he would shower. And I'm going, well, what? He said, we won't talk about it. And then I heard one of the girls complaining about her man. It took him so long and they had to wait for him to come out to get on the bus. And somebody said, yeah, he done got mesmerized by the glory hole. And I was like, what is that? And he told me, she never told me what it was. He told me what it was. He said, that's why I don't catch the bus. And that's why we always the first ones back at the hotel. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It's nothing you could pay me to tell me, hey Mario, see that little hole in the wall look like goddamn little beehive hole, not hole in a tree? Yeah, you don't know what's on the other side of that motherfucker. Go put your dick in it. Guarantee you won't be disappointed. You got to be. That's almost insane to me to do that. That don't make no sense whatsoever. And by the same token, as a woman, somebody tell you what, see that little hole over there? Oh, go bend over, put your butt up to the glory hole, and then you'll never know what might come through there and poke you.
Mm-hmm.
Or there, better yet, go put your mouth up to the glory hole. You'll never know what's gonna come through there and go in your mouth.
Jesus.
That shit is insane.
Yeah.
But what Leon said, if that was somebody else, they'd be calling for the immediate dismissal, at the very least suspension or something. He need to not be running day-to-day operations for the team or nothing. They weren't even outraged. Everybody laughed.
Mm-hmm.
Let that have been Magic Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Shoot.
He already had one scare with AIDS. He just randomly sticking his dick in walls. That's how he got it.
Right.
I knew you liked that one, Leon, coming out of old man Jerry's mouth.
Old man Jerry, he be speaking the truth about his craziness. And goddamn me, they eat it up.
Crazy.
In your heart,
I never even heard of
Jerry
that.
used the glory hole before, Leon?
Yeah, he in his own admission, he said he used it plenty of times and was ready for it to come back. The only question is, was it in the facilities or was it somewhere else?
I tell you what, if it was at the facilities, a lot of people call him, hey, Jerry, let that shit go, man. Don't ever say that again, Jerry, because the people
never bring that shit up.
Don't. Hey, Jerry, let that shit go, man.
Shut the fuck up, Jerry. You talking too goddamn much. Now they finna go asking questions.
That is so sad.
Heads of chair counselors and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Because Jerry Jones, at some point, he got some type of influence. He said, you really want this contract to sell all the food at the stadium? Yeah, it's a little hold down now. Show me what you got.
Oh my goodness.
That is so sad.
Marlene, you never really truly heard of a glory.
Honest to God, I've never heard that term or even knew what it was. Honest to God.
Wow. It's a whole subcategory when you go to all these porn sites. Glory hole is a category.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my.
I'm glad and proud to say that I'm glad that I didn't know anything about it.
Well, that's a good way to look at that. That's true. But I was just it was a little disappointing that nobody was outraged at it. Everybody just thought it was funny. That's a pornographic term that he just said in front of the world when and kids, kids love the Dallas Cowboys. Ain't nobody batted an eye at this shit. Period.
That tells you how depraved the world is now.
That's just crazy. I'm just kind of traumatized behind you even though y'all telling me what it is. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Ain't no
All right.
way in the world.
We gonna end it on that note. You want to say something really quick about the Sean Combs situation, Miss Donnell, since you read it, or we good on that?
We good on that. Everybody but you knew that Sean Connery was a woman beater.
No, I'm talking about Puffy.
Oh, Puffy Combs.
Yeah.
Oh, he I don't know whether Marlena knows about it, but his home was raided in Hollywood and the Miami home by Homeland Security, suspected of what, Leon?
Oh, what is it?
Interstate.
Yeah, interstate. Dang it. Dang.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Carrying women from one state to another,
Yeah.
performing lewd and lascivious acts.
Oh, really?
They don't know whether or not
Human
he was
trafficking.
home when they invaded the home, but there were several people that was in the home that was apprehended.
Yeah. Interstate human trafficking.
Okay. No.
The same thing they got R. Kelly for.
Right.
Yeah. So, and a lot of times we as people love to say, pray for Puppy, free these folks. All I'm saying, I'm gonna wait. Let's see all the facts come out before I say anything, cause Puppy could have been up there being an old freak nasty bastard. So,
Well, he had to been something because people have been suing him and he paying them off. So something went on.
Yeah. I'm like, I knew something kind of undercover about him, but and rumor to rumor, but I wasn't for sure about any of it.
Well, they was suing R. Kelly before when in the beginning when all this stuff started. He was paying them off too.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, it seemed like deja vu.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever heard of Jaguar Wright? This girl that kind of came out a couple years ago with stars. She had said all this stuff about Puppy.
Yeah.
So
And they shut her down.
They tried to make it seem like she was crazy, and everybody
Yep, they shut her down.
Yeah.
That's what she was dead on about this shit.
Yeah.
So,
but isn't it amazing how I can't think of his name. Last name Quincy.
Yep, Quincy
They
Jones.
said that because Tevin Campbell said that Quincy turned him out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know Tevin had a thing when he was on the street smoking crack and shit. I didn't even know. Listening to his story, I'm like, damn, Tevin.
Tevin was out there bad.
Yeah,
And it sounded like what's that boy's name? He's a rapper, but he's also an actor. Oh shoot.
Tevin Campbell said Quincy Jones turned him out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back then,
and said that Oprah Winfrey was the procurer of trying to get people to be with Quincy because she and Quincy they tight.
Yeah, very close friends.
Wow.
Well, let them tell it.
Ludacris. Ludacris said that Quincy, made some advances to him one time.
Mm-hmm.
That they claim that's how Will Smith got started. Old Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
I ain't surprised.
But another person they trying to make seem like he crazy too by he saying how he done slept with all these guys and all this, that Orlando Brown boy. He crazy because he said he slept with Bow Wow, Drake, and all these folks, and they say, oh, he crazy. In a couple years, you go find out maybe he ain't goddamn crazy.
Maybe that's why Bow Wow be acting out like he be acting out sometimes. I'm just saying.
But be honest though, Bow Wow been on since a little boy. Can you imagine all the fuck shit that man done seen? He been on since he was a little boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He done seen people doing
Hell
drugs
yeah.
and sex way before he's supposed to have seen all this shit.
Right.
So I don't know, man. All right, people, we gonna leave it right there. We just hope that some of these people get their houses in orders, and I don't want to speak on too much thing, cause shit, and that thing, nigga, I'll be on the news with a towel over my head talking about no comment.
Oh Lord. Well, let's hope not.
Let's hope not, but so I don't want to, speak that, because sometimes, shit happen. We talk about that. We were just talking about that Mario locked up too. So I don't want that to happen. But hey, man, another thing, if y'all out there and somebody doing something, y'all got to come forward. We got to start letting people get away with stuff. Then they go on to do 10, 15 more people. Then you could have said something 15 years ago or something. And I know it's one of them type of thing that trauma affect people in different ways, right? Sometimes people go into a shell and become recluses. I understand that because I can't speak on something I ain't never been through, right? So I ain't gonna
Right.
pretend to try to be in nobody's shoes and say, what a victim should do. But I would hope that y'all will find the strength and the courage somewhere deep within inside through counseling or talking to a mentor or somebody to come forward and let's get these people, who doing this.
Right.
But to be perfectly
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. To be perfectly honest with you, uh, some of these offenders have a lot of backup and a lot of money behind them, and they'll make it sound like the the victim is just plain crazy. They just looking for money, and they will just slash their character. So they don't want to go through all it. And I mean, I can't blame them.
I mean, that's
Because
one.
they'll have people, that man ain't do all that to you.
I mean, that's true. That's one aspect of it. But even if it don't come to nothing, at least get people looking in that direction. At least say, okay, well, I get it. That influence and power is a thing, because that's one of the things they're accusing Puffy of strong arming people and using his influence and power to do a lot of this stuff, So, I get that too. But I just hope that they would have the strength to not let other people be victims of this stuff. Because this stuff it's made way more rampant than we've ever thought this was. This is an epidemic. As far as
Yeah.
stuff going on. So
This is sad stuff.
it is.
This is
It's
this
bad.
is ridiculous and uncalled for and sad.
Yeah. So, and the sad part about it is even the men ain't immune to this. They're sexually violating the men. I just don't know as a man how you go in a room and then Puff to get you an ultimatum and you just say, well, shit. I mean, it is Puff. Shit. I guess I could suck a dick, shit.
But you know what, Mario? I don't think it's as uncommon. You know, I think, even back in the day, men just didn't tell it.
Right.
They just didn't tell it.
Right. And image to look up to, look for,
Yeah.
Nowadays, they, like I say, this whole new generation of wannabe influencers or in the media or whatever they want to be, as famous or however you want to call it, it's a whole nother type. They don't care. They'll do whatever behind in front of closed doors, behind closed doors, with them wide open. They don't care.
I mean, especially if you look back in the days of like Caesar and all of them, because they would take men and do them. They just didn't have no say.
That part I understand. But ain't nothing nobody could come to me right now and say, Mario, we'll give you a syndicated talk show, TV show right tomorrow. All you gotta do is straddle these balls and suck a dick. Ain't nothing you can say to make me do that.
Not a problem.
Ain't nothing. I mean, I don't want to be on that bad. I just don't. I mean, do fame and man, damn that. Because at the end of the night, I gotta sleep. I can't sleep with goddamn knowing a nigga is hitting my goddamn uvula with his dick in the back of my throat. Crazy as fuck. I'd be a mental wreck.
Ooh-wee.
I know that's right.
They
I'd
say
be a mental wreck. I couldn't do it.
these folks nowadays say money is the cure for all that thinking and everything. After I get it, after I do it, I drink my worries away or whatever, or snort it away. I won't have to remember it no more.
That's true. Maybe that's why so many of them on drugs and so many, cause like you said, just trying to numb that pain away or doing bullshit. Cause ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. Cause at the end of the day, you still gotta be a man. If you can't make the money and your moral compass and the way you feel about yourself and your soul ripped out of you, what's the purpose of having it? Cause you gonna have demons and shit that you can't get rid of. You got a pile of money. Cause guess what? We have seen throughout the history of time people with billions and $1 million jump off buildings, contain themselves, do shit. Cause the money don't solve that shit. You still fucked up internally because of some shit going on. So money don't solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
He was a recluse and he was a billionaire.
That's what I'm saying. So some, as y'all like to say, what they call it, that the mental scar tissue that some shit deep in you, and no matter what, like some women say they'll go home and take a shower after being bathed, and they be about to scratch their skin off because they just can't get the stench out, the feeling off of them. They feel dirty and stuff. It's some
Right.
and money ain't gonna ever fix that.
Right.
No.
So all right, we're gonna close it out. Mr. O1, talk to him, boy.
Boy, it's been a show. It's been a show, and I've been on one from the beginning and some before that because goddamn it, I had a full cup and it was gone before I even started the show. But hey, that's a whole nother story and a whole other show. It's been a great evening. It's been a great show. We had a lot of interesting discussions and a lot of fun facts to come before us. Hey, get you some more compass about yourself and don't do none of the bullshit. When a motherfucker say no, they mean no. Let that shit go, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because jail cells ain't got but two people in it. You and your cellmate. And your cellmate might want your booty more than you want yours. What?
Then then the irony of all that, you somewhere talk about. I said, oh,
Woo! Hey,
oh,
keep
oh
it
my.
PG. Keep it PG. That's all I'm saying. Keep it PG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Matt Lena, go ahead and call us, go talk to him,
Marlena, who you calling
lady.
Matt Lena?
Madeline and Marlena.
Don't mix the two.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Guess she told you.
And she did?
Madeline. Madeline, go ahead and say what you got to say. Well, I don't want no glory hole. Only glory I want is the glory of God and the Holy Spirit. That's the only glory that I want. I don't need none of that other stuff. That stuff right there is a mice. Madeline, you sure right, Madeline. Thank you, viewers, for coming in to join us this evening. We truly are happy that you did. Please come back and join us again next week. We love having you. Thank you so much. Meow.
All right. Beautiful Mama D. Close us out.
Well, as I told you all, this was going to be a good one because you got the brains of the group up here.
Yes,
We have
thank you.
dished it out, tossed it around, cooked it up, and disposed of it because we sure didn't eat none of it. And we hope that you have enjoyed it because we've enjoyed talking about it. Thank you for joining in, and we'll be looking forward to you all coming back next week.
All right. With
Good
that
night.
we are gonna get out of there. But I'm gonna piggyback off what Marlena said. The same person that'll put a thing in a glory hole, the same person that'll screw a prostitute without a condom. So
Oh, geez.
all are one and the same. That's playing Russian roulette with your life. That is insane. But hey, Jerry get to say that because he's a billionaire and he owned the world's most profitable franchise. So he get to say and do what he wants.
That Mario follows.
I don't. I follow the team, not damn Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones
He is. Thank you. I was just getting ready to say that. Thank you.
Y'all give Mario a hard time.
Y'all
Poor
just let me
Mario.
go down the river. And what river am I going down?
the Jones River.
Ooh,
The river of the Nile. Just let me go down the Nile. Just let me go. Yeah, we all know Jerry. It's gonna be a sad day when Jerry go lead his because we don't know what the cowboy gonna look like after that. Cause they go to Jerry before they go to the coach for interview. That should not be.
An actual team. Shit. Actual NFL team. That got a coach.
they
That's got
don't.
an assistant coach, got general managers and all the other shit that
If they
Jerry.
getting that money, they don't care what Jerry say.
No, they
They do.
I mean, Jerry is the what? Him and what's the old guy? He one of the OG owners right now. Jerry can do what he want because the Dallas Cowboys bring the league more money, maybe outside of the New England Patriots, but right now the Patriots down, so they bring in more money than any team in the league.
Haven't you seen doing a commercial when they show his skybox? He on the phone. He ain't talking to nobody but them folk downstairs.
Right. Tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Take Dax out and put so and so in. Oh no. See, if you want to be the coach, why don't you just get your butt on down there on the
He's
down
the
there on
owner.
the
They
floor?
gonna do what he say.
It's
It's
against
all
the NFL
owners.
rules to own the team and coach it. Can't do it. Because if that he could, that man would have been coached 20 years ago.
You do it.
He'd have been the longest tenured coach in NFL history at this point. All right, y'all. We up out here. I ain't got nothing to contradict none of this stuff. Cause for once, I agree with everything y'all saying. Even Leon, I'm agreeing with what he said about my cowboy. Cause this shit getting out of hand.
Yeah.
All right. We out, y'all. Bye. Good night. Have a
Good night.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
Did you do your meow?
I
No.
did.
Oh yeah,
I
she did.
just meow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good night, people.
Most people keep your shit in your pants.